Hello, everybody. This is Mia with Chalk with Mia. I am working on a project tonight, so I thought I might as well go live and share it with you guys and a few other things that have been happening. And Dylan is with us tonight, but he's just going to be moderating. There you go. So he's just, sorry, don't mean to make you guys dizzy. Okay, so he's just going to be moderating. But I wanted to show you guys, so it's a fun day. If you guys are friends with any Chalk Couture people, you have probably been flooded with Facebook posts and everything else about how excited we are today. Most of us got our Couture Club transfer. So when you become a independent designer with Chalk Couture, there is a monthly fee. Yes, sir?
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the page.
Facebook.com Chalk with Mia.
I know.
Okay. So when you join, it's a $19.99 fee per month with tax. But with that, you get a website and you get a free transfer every month. Did you find it?
It's just loading, sorry.
Okay. A free transfer every month. And so this is our free transfer this month. No Drama Llama, which I love. That's our September Club Couture. So we get it usually a month and a half before they're available to the public. So that way we can play with it and we can see it and stuff like that. So that's a lot of fun. Then we also, with this shipment, got the catalog. So I went to convention and I got one at convention, but then they said they were going to ship everybody. And if you join me, please say hi. Hello, and was that you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Please say hi, share, and all that stuff. But we got the catalog, and so I'm really excited. So now I have two, which I love. And it's a beautiful catalog, and they give examples of the different projects to help you with coming up with some ideas. So tonight, the project that I have decided to do, it's on, so I threw out on my VIP page. So if you're not on my VIP page, put a request in the comments and I will add you, and it's for non-designers. But please put a request in the comments if you're not a designer, and I would be happy to add you. But we have this new, it's a new transfer and a new medium. So this is canvas, so I'm going to be using the ink tonight. And what it is it's a hanging banner. So we've got these magnetic boards that will go on top and on bottom, and they're magnetic, and then you can hang them, which is fantastic. I just love it. So, so I told my VIP page, so I threw a question out there to everybody on the VIP page, what project would you like to see me do next? And somebody responded they'd love to see the hanging banner. So that is what I'm doing. All right, so the transfer that I'm doing, and I haven't laid this down yet, so I can pull this up. I haven't centered it yet. It says, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, more loved than you know. I love this one. I think it's so cute. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to center this bad boy, because it's a big one. And like I said, I'm working with the inks tonight. I'm not working with the pastes. I'm going to work with the inks because this is a canvas. So I'm going to put these boards down here just so I can get the spacing. And I've got my tape measure. I normally eyeball things, but this one I'm actually going to pull out the tape measure for, just to make sure. So it's 20 inches, and the transfer is about 17 and a half. Okay, so so I need 1.5, about a little over 1.5 inches available on each side. So, or top and bottom. All right, so what I can do, and you guys are going to have to stick with me while I try to lay this out, because this is probably one of the hardest parts. Not super hard, but certainly you want to be as close as you can get it. Okay, so that I think is pretty close there. Now let's make sure we got our sides pretty even. And I'm going to pull these boards off when I'm done because I don't want to have to work around them. So 1.5, we're good there. Okay.
Thanks for joining, Marie.
Oh, hey, Marie. Long time no see, girlfriend. I am going to be mailing your clothes back tomorrow, hopefully. I keep forgetting to get it into the mail, so I apologize. But that will be tomorrow, hopefully. Okay, so Marie, my roommates, Marie and hey, Julie. Marie and my other roommate, Elizabeth, and I spent a weekend up in the mountains. What's the matter?
Is it okay? Sorry.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Dylan. Yeah, that's great. So Dylan is moderating for me tonight. He likes joining us. So my roommates, Elizabeth and Marie and I spent the weekend up in the mountains, and poor Marie left some of her clothes in the closet. So I've got to mail them back to her. All right, so what I'm going to do is just like we do with the paste, except for, again, tonight I am working with our inks, okay? And we do want to make sure that we pull all of the air bubbles out. So I'm going to take my 4-inch squeegee and make sure it's locked and loaded. And I just unlocked it. And I'm just dragging the transfer or the squeegee across the transfer on the canvas because if there are air bubbles, that's where you're going to get a little bit of the bleeding and a little blotchiness. And with the inks, it's much harder to fix those mistakes. I've heard Spray and Wash does a wonderful job, but I don't have any. So we are going to pray that I do this correctly. All right. So I'm just going to run my hand across, make sure I don't feel any bubbles. And what I figured I would do, just to kind of make this fun, because I figured this would go in a kid's room or something like that, is I am going to do the Braver, Stronger, Smarter. Oh, there's 4 of them and More Loved. I need another color. You think yellow would show up on this bud? It's kind of late.
I don't know.
He's like, I don't know.
It's your show.
Okay, it's my show. So I'm going to do all the big words in some bold colors. Red, green, blue, purple. Okay, Regal. They all have different names, but that's primary color names. And then I'm going to do all of the middle ones just in black because I figured that might look good. Who knows? So if you are here, please say hi, like, share something. Facebook loves it when we interact. So I would appreciate it. Okay, so I think I'm going to do it in the order of purple, blue, green, and red for the More Loved, because that seems appropriate. All right, I've got my stir sticks. Now the great thing with inks is you have a little bit more time than you do when you're working with pastes. I've got my tin of water here to put my pastes and my squeegees and my transfer in when I'm done. And I know you guys can't see the whole thing, so hopefully when I get down to part of it, you can see it. And then I've got my Chalk Couture squeegees. So what these are is they typically come like this, and then I cut them in half, and sometimes I cut them in half again. And it makes it just a little bit easier to get inside of the containers, and especially if you're trying to work around some tight corners. So I'm not going to open that up above my project because knowing me, I will spill it all over. And then we're going to have an abstract art versus a sign. So this is the Regal color. Very pretty. And the other thing that I like about the inks is they're usually ready to go. There's not much mixing and stirring and getting it ready. But are you keeping up with comments, Bud?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the Braver first. And then I'm going to do the UR, and I'll probably pull that up. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to do this because I'll be one-handed. Okay, we're just going to go for it. We're going to see how this goes. All right. Okay, so we're going to do Braver, the Regal, and literally it's the same thing as working with the pastes. you just drag it across the area that, of the transfer that we want the ink or the paste to go on, and you can go in any direction. Okay, you can go up and down, left and right. Now, usually when I'm working with the inks, I'll tell you, I try to start slightly above where the transfer is that I'm wanting the ink to hit. Only because, you get these start blobs and finishes. I'm using all technical terms tonight. So, careful not to go over the other letters. Again, because I am working with the ink. So, little tip with ink, you also want to make sure when you go to pull up your transfer that it's not on your fingers, because when you push your finger down on the canvas, it will, convey that ink right onto your medium. So now I'm just dragging off the excess like we do with the paste and putting the excess back in the container. That squeegee goes there. I cover it up. My ink, sorry, saying paste ink. And I am going to do the lines above and below so that I can pull it up as I go, because I don't want it drying. All right, so now I have the black, and I'm going to do this top line in black. And the ink is so much smoother than the paste. It's much more liquidy. You do it right, bud? Yeah. I'll keep looking, so I'm just...
Sorry, I just found a glitch. It's whenever I hit the like or love button, it does it twice for some reason.
Oh.
Without me clicking it twice.
Okay. So sure, okay. Yeah. Oh, I think I got a little bit of the purple in here, but hey, we'll say that was on purpose. What do you guys think?
And is it just chalk?
No, it's just ink.
Oh.
Oh. Or we can no longer say it's just chalk. It's ink. But I haven't heat set it either. So I could get it off with some spray and wash and that sort of thing. But we'll just try to be careful. How about that?
Whoa. On my screen, part of your glasses was in your shirt and part of your shirt was in your hand for a second.
Did it glitch on you?
Yeah. And now you're teleporting.
What? Where am I teleporting to?
Just all over the screen. Sorry.
Is that your computer, or am I doing that to everybody?
I think that's just my computer.
Okay. All right, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to, I'm checking my fingers, make sure I don't have any ink. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up because I don't want, even though the ink stays wet longer, I don't want it to dry on my surface. Yay. And then you guys can see this too. You don't have to wait until the very end. This is so awesome. I love this transfer. OMG. Okay, I'm going to show this to you guys. Look at this so far. What do you guys think? Does that look good? I love it. Okay, now the trick is that I don't ruin the rest of it as I go. All right, so we said the next one, stronger. Oh gosh, my ink is, I laid my ink on top of my ink. You know what? And the other thing I could have done is cut this transfer in sections. That probably would have been really smart. Okay, I need you. Yeah. You know what? I might just do that. What if I cut? No. Okay. Can you just hold this like this?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud.
No,
you're gonna have to do double duty here. All right, hold it up so that, see how the ink came down here?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So I am gonna do. I'm just gonna get you to hold it for while I do the middle section. Don't let it lay down, bud. Yep. Yep. Right there. Okay. Sorry. I know that's kind of hard.
No, sure.
It's gonna hurt your arm after a while.
I'm just trying not to get into your way.
Oh, you're fine. I'll work around you. Okay. So we're doing the stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the little puppy dog. Yeah. I have treats. Isn't that what he says?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an old thing by now.
Oh. Am I old?
No. I'm saying like the thing is old.
Yeah.
The trend, the meme, whatever.
The video.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm putting down the blue, or I think it's called Midnight Sky. All right, be careful not to let the ink go down, baby.
Sorry, I'm trying to hold it up. Trying to see chat.
Oh, that's okay. We can let the chat go for a second because this is more important. You gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You're letting it fall.
Sorry. And to be fair, there's only me watching, so.
That's true. Everybody left us. Okay, so I'm gonna throw that and I'm gonna do the black, and then I think I can hold it the rest of the way after I do this, okay?
Alright.
Because it'll be close enough to me. Unless we can get Daddy to come in here and be a part of it.
Yeah.
Then it could be a family thing.
Yeah. But that will never happen because Daddy's trying.
Yes, that is true. But Daddy, you are braver than you believe. Stronger than you seem. Do you think any of this is working?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right, I'm almost done. Then I can relieve you.
No, you're fine. My arm
Okay,
usually
there we go.
stays like this all day because I play video games for the rest of my life, and that's all really
Right.
in my life.
Oh, okay. Oops, let me get that end. I didn't get that end. Oh, I already put that one up.
Oh, hi, Kim Mayer.
I didn't see it. I can't see it.
Oh, well, Kim Jordan.
Okay. I can't see them, so. Yay! You guys, this looks so good. I'm so excited. Okay, so now I can hold this because it's a little bit closer to me. So now I'm going to do the green. You got to open that up for me, bud. I am one-handed here.
I don't want
Alright.
to spray all over me when I hear it.
No, it won't do that. So if you're here, please say hi, like,
Everybody
share,
left.
comment. Everybody left. That's okay. If you're watching it on the replay, hit #replay so that way I know. But if you guys have any questions too, please don't hesitate to ask. I'd love to answer them if I can. And if I can't, I've got a team of wonderful women behind me, beside me.
And also the sign behind you.
Yes, that can help answer the question. In fact, Julie, who was on here earlier, is an independent designer, and she does really cool stuff. Crafting with Julie V. Is that what it is, Julie? Are you still on?
No, everybody left.
Oh, okay. But put your link in there, girl, if you're on. I don't mind. It's all one big happy family. Okay, so I put the green on, and now I'm scraping it off.
I love how we have a sign that says days until Christmas, which is blank, and then to the right, which people can't see right now, says Happy Halloween.
Yeah. So Dylan and I did a Halloween sign the other night. And then I should have done this one because I had promised my VIP group that I'd do this one. But this one's fairly easy. I absolutely love this banner. So the cool thing about this banner is you can actually buy replacement canvas pieces. So you can change them out. So the magnetic wood pieces stay, and then you just change out the canvas however often you want to. So that is super cool. And these are great things to hang in a classroom or in a children's room, in a, pretty much anywhere, in a kitchen. I can see, different things, especially if you had a holiday decor on here. And like I said, you got to check your fingers because you will get ink on them, which I did. All right, so now I'm going to pull this up. And we've only got one more section to do, and then I'm going to show the whole thing to you guys.
Yay!
Okay, I'm probably getting ink on me too. All right. And then More Loved in red. All right, can you open that one up for me, bud?
Yay!
And then close that one when you're done.
Yay!
So this, I'm really enjoying this transfer. This one's a fun one. Oh, Kim Mayer. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So,
I got some on my fingers.
oh, that's okay. So like I said with the inks, it is permanent. So when I'm done, what I'm going to do is I will take some parchment paper and lay it, after my ink pretty much dries, I will take parchment paper and lay it on top and iron it because I don't have a heat press. I will iron it for 4 minutes and then I will turn it over, lay the parchment paper on the back side.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And iron it for 4 minutes. And that will pretty much heat set it. And so then it can be washed and all that good stuff. It's like fabric ink. So, so you can use this ink on t-shirts and hats and all those types of things. But this canvas is working beautifully. I mean, it's not very hard. Ooh, I almost dipped it right in the black. It's not hard to work with at all. It's taking the ink very well. And
Yeah.
did you get the ink off your hands?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. It's a-okay. You don't want to get it on your computer.
No. I mean, my computer's already has black keys, so. I mean, red keys, so.
Right, but this is ink. We don't want to get ink on your computer. Now, if you guys are interested in any of these transfers or materials, you can go to my website, which is in the title, and you can order them, or you can join my VIP group because I always have sales and different things going on in my VIP group. And if you're not a designer, you're more than welcome to join it. And then you can do this as well. Or if you love it just like I do and I couldn't stop watching videos, you can join the company. And I can give you all those details as well. I tell you, I joined in September and oh my goodness, I have not looked back. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And as you can see, my son's into it. We did the live the other night. He always helps me moderate.
I accidentally said something in the chat. Don't mind the hello. I didn't mean to say that.
That's okay. All right, so I'm going to pull this black off. And of course, I'll do the author's name at the bottom because they deserve credit. And I'll do that in black as well.
That's
now,
that's actually a thing?
Yeah, that's a real thing. Somebody said it. And so we're giving them credit. Now, for anybody who's never worked with the darker pigments like red and blue and black and the ink or the paste, it is a pretty strong pigment and it will look like it has stained your transfer, but it didn't. I promise you. It will look like it's ghosted. Like when I go to clean this, some of that coloration will probably still be there, but as long as the area where the transfer is clean, it's all good. OMG. This looks amazing. Look, fun.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Let us know. And then I'm going to put all my tools up. And like I said, it's got the banner at the top and the bottom that I will put on. And that way it can be hung. Oh, this black ink got everywhere. Is that what you got on your hands too?
No, I got red ink.
Okay. And so what I will do is I'll heat set it. And that way it will be permanent. And then I'll probably create or buy, because I didn't buy them. I didn't realize, to be honest with you, that you could buy inserts to replace these banner pieces. And so you keep the magnetic board and then you just change it out whenever you want to put a new message up, which is pretty amazing. Sorry, I'm trying to get the black ink off of my table so that way I don't set anything in it, because that will be just like me. And then my husband's in there going, no way. her being clumsy? No. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so like I've said, I will heat set the banner, and then I will take my transfer into the kitchen. I will wipe it down with water on both sides. Right now I have it sitting in water so that the ink doesn't dry on the transfer. I will set it in water, and then I'll wipe it down with a disinfectant wipe. It doesn't have to be a certain brand. Anything's fine. And then when I do that, that will help get the ink off of it, and then also get stickiness back onto the transfer, so that if I want to use it again, I can. So that's the other cool thing about Chalk Couture is we can use these transfers 10, 15, 20 times, depending on how well you take care of your transfers. And as Julie always says, you take care of your transfers, they'll take care of you. So, so yeah, so that is it. This is my project tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, it was a quick one, 25 minutes, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. This has been Mia with Chalk with Mia, and Dylan with hashtag Chalking with Dylan and Mia.
I still don't want that hashtag. Please, nobody put me on that.
Oh, no. All right. We thank you so much for joining us, and if you're on the replay, let me know, and I can answer any questions that you may have. Thank you, and have a good night.
Bye. I feel like a YouTuber.
You do?